always tend to start filming when I'm pouring a couple of drinks, a couple of King Billy specials.
And what's King Billy's?
Makers. Bit of bourbon.
Yes.
Anyway, we just arrived at Wilsons Promontory. Such a beautiful spot. We got here a little bit late. It's obviously quite dark at the moment. And we're about to cook dinner. First and foremost, we better have a drink.
It's been a tough week.
Very tough week at work, and now we're about to live the dream.
Cheers, darling.
Cheers.
Happy camping.
Oh, good drop.
King Billy's.
You're not allowed to have fires here. So we've got this U-Butte little kerosene heater. It's just great, isn't it? It's so...
Oh, it's so warm.
So what are we doing here this weekend? We're actually going to go and do some hiking tomorrow. Mount Oberon.
Can I just say something? For those of you that watched my last video, the solo camping trip, this is quite the opposite. And yeah,
there's people everywhere.
Not really what I had in mind for camping in a national park when there's 300 unpowered sites and you're camping next to people with their music pumping. So definitely not feeling scared tonight.
Yeah, I don't think you got an issue there. You might get a lot of sleep, but that never mind. Anyway, getting back tomorrow, we're camping. We're hiking to Mount Oberon.
Yeah, so there's a few walking trails that we can do around here. We probably want to smash out at least 10 Ks. Yeah.
Easily.
Oh, okay. Even after quite a few of these. But
that's the reason why you need to smash out 10 Ks.
But that's why we came here for 2 nights, so we can do a lot of the hikes here and prep for Australia.
Yeah, it's a good point actually. We need to prep for our big trip in the outback, which is up north of Australia, up towards Darwin, across the top, over through Kakadu, and there's quite a bit of driving to do there. Like, Australia's so vast, it's so many kilometres to get through. We're probably going to do about 10,000 kilometres, which what's that in miles? The greatest part about that is we get to see so many different little country towns that we normally wouldn't see.
Yeah, but in Kakadu and some of the other places that we're going to, because there are so many walking tracks and water holes and swimming holes and stuff, you got to be fairly fit to get to them. Well, to get to some of them. The good ones, you got to be pretty fit. So
we'll get there.
Hence the training. 1 month to go.
Is this training? Oh my God.
He just thought I brought him camping for a romantic weekend away.
Training.
Since he missed me on the last one. Anyway. The chicken thigh.
Alright, so what would you like us to marinate it with tonight? Got a bit of smoky habanero, the honey shikara. Sriracha.
Is it?
The Tennessee Smokehouse.
God.
I'll tell you what, considering the toilets are locked, I think we need to go something a bit blander than the old ring burner.
No, hold on. It's the fact that we're both in a very small rooftop tent.
True. The Greek style, a bit of upa. Or the Mexican style.
Mexico.
We've got some lamb from the farm, and we'll put this on the farm lamb tomorrow maybe. Yep. Good point.
Sounds good.
So let's go the smoky habanero.
Habanero, okay.
If I've got that wrong, let me know in the comments.
American style barbecue. The question is, how do we cook this?
I don't want to speak out of school here, but I think if we fry the chicken off first, I put it in the pot, season it, and then let it cook through. I'm not sure. I'm not a chef. I wouldn't know. But
what does this say?
We'll sprinkle it over in here and then we'll cook it in the pot.
No, you're right, because it's actually a dry marinade.
Did you hear that?
You
she
are
said,
right.
She said I was right.
Oh my goodness.
A wombat has just walked into... How you going, bud? No, you're right. You just cruise under there, no worries. You're not staying for dinner? Where do you go?
I knew we were cooking something nice.
There he is.
Oh, he's right.
Give him a pat. There, boy. That's a good boy. Yeah, it's okay. There you go. Yeah, good boy. Off he goes.
Very friendly.
Oh my God, if you could smell this.
Oh my God.
Not sure if I got it. In all honesty, what do you need me to walk you to the toilet?
Because it's 5 to 10 and it's a long way, 50 metres, 100 metres. Why won't you let me put fairy lights on?
Why not? Why?
Yeah, why not? They're cute.
It'll drain the battery.
Oh my God. They have their own batteries, not everything runs off lithium.
And there's 10 blokes sleeping in that in that tent.
You can tell we've had a few makers.
This is camping 101.
Calm your farm, Jesus Christ.
So we're going in?
No, you go around. Women.
Right.
Not men.
Right.
I'll meet you out here.
I got told off. That's what happens on the big jobs. You right? I just thought you might have been. You needed a bit of cooling down. Leave it at that.
It's been a while since I had a few drinks.
Are you going to be able to get up the ladder?
I'm not worried about the ladder, I'm worried about Mount Oberon that's
above
us.
Who cares about that? We'll be flying.
It's like climbing,
Oh,
what's that
we'll be
one
laughing.
in Nepal? The Himalayas. What's Danny got? Not Mount Kosciuszko. Everest.
Oh.
Can we stop walking to a tree?
The problem with having a camera in your face is the fact that you can't see where you're going. All I know is that... Well,
Can I get bed?
yeah,
Oh,
it's been a very long week, so it's not locked in, so just be careful.
I'm just looking at Mount Oberon. I'll climb that tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll be up there.
Okay. Shit.
Okay.
This is real. This is.
Make it this hard for you.
You're doing me bad.
I haven't got changed.
I reckon you're just better off sleeping in what you've got.
I've got a water
Just jump in there. You're right. Go.
Alright.
Go. Go, darling. Oh, there you go. Bang. Alright. One down. One to go. Alright. We'll see you tomorrow. I haven't seen that before. The boat is literally driving itself. That's designed to drive on the sand.
Yeah. And then the wheels go up and we should go on it.
Do you want to go on it?
Well,
she's feeling a bit dusty today, so it's about 9:30. That'll be fun. No, it's the weather's not great. What did you say?
She's a bit dusty.
She's a bit dusty.
I don't even know how.
That's putting it politely.
I don't even know how I got to bed last night.
I basically had to lift you up the ladder.
And if we show you the bottle of Makers, oh my god.
Yeah, I know, that was dangerous.
So
We're having
if you just turn the camera around to that mountain.
supposed to be climbing up today. Yeah, I don't think that will happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we haven't had a drink in a while. Well, Laura hasn't, and it definitely showed last night. Now we were going to cook some breakfast, but we're on our way to the little cafe here. We'll see what they've got.
It's a World War II. Gives you a good indication of where we are. So this is Wilsons Prom here, right at the base of Victoria. Melbourne's there, where we live. And soon we're going to go all the way to Darwin, and then back down the centre, through South Australia, back to Melbourne.
How cool is it? It's all perforated. Good little map.
That's where we're heading.
Let's go before they sell out of bacon and eggs.
Oh, how good.
I told you he'd be happy.
Cheers, brother.
Oh. I could run up that mountain now.
You're right. So you've got a good supply here.
It's really good. How quick's the service? The boats we saw earlier, we decided to get on one. I think it's 135 to do so per person. Takes you out to Skull Rock, some other islands off the Prom, the most southern point of Australia. So it should be interesting. We've got our big Red Riding Hood jackets, so we don't get too wet, and we'll see how we go. It's right at the start of the whale season, so hopefully we're able to see a couple of whales migrating through. It's literally right at the start. We might see some dolphins. We're going to see plenty of seals.
Okay.
And you never know, you might even see some beach whales. Nothing like just driving into the water. Looks like we're going to drive out about 500 metres to get off this sandbar.
Hike in the South Point, it's about 20k hike from Tidal River. It's still operational today, that lighthouse. It has about a 42 kilometre radius out to sea. It's no longer a lighthouse keeper there because it became fully automated in the 1980s, but there is caretakers up there in the accommodation. See that red line around there?
Yep.
So that is part of the Marine National Park. So that line is here, that's way down at Cape Wellington.
Yep.
That's the lighthouse there. So that line goes up around the islands, around here, around the Glennies, and back in to the southern end of Norman Beach where we left from. So that's a line there. So you can fish that side. And around the Glennies, 300 metre boundary around the Glennies, but you can't fish in all this inside all the other islands.
The rain on the face hurts.
It's getting a bit cold now.
If you have a look up here, guys, can you see this round mark up here? So those three marks are from the Defence Force in the 1960s. They used Skull Rock as target practice. They had 20 shots, they hit it 3 times.
Very good trip.
Very good trip.
The most possessions for the Saints. Cass tried to scoot away. Parfit for Narkle. Couldn't quite get the clean possession he craved. Set steal. Got a little wayward. Sinclair fashions. Confronted immediately by Wood. Close. Had to wait for it to bounce. It could have been awkward. It wasn't. So we knew it was closing in on him. Now Guthrie, 2. Following. Showed determination. Why got the cuddle from Steele.
Well, we've got a lot of players around this contest. They've only got 20 points back.
Guthrie working overtime. Golf to the tackle. Pay it, we heard.
Hooked that ball in their forward half. Stopped Geelong from moving the ball from one end of the ground.
That's fluky ball. It's trajectory, whatever how it turns instinctively. It could have been flirting with danger. Wood. With sure hands. So they back on the ground. He points to where he wants. There's a ball been on his head. Else there, Mertz.
Well, he just come back up as we saw him on screen there.
So what are you having, sweetheart?
Guthrie to Cameron.
Some of that.
Oh.
Mackenzie now challenged by
To the scoreboard though with that territory dominance.
Good.
Well, they've got the game back at least even again. Restricted Geelong's ball movement. Now they have to get to work around these stoppages.
Good little apple tap. Good little apple appetizer.
inside the forward 50,
Yeah.
preferring to stay back in the
Just
square.
doing some editing.
It's couldn't really release it after.
So I just want to run through the Corona, which is quite ironic that it's called Corona, especially in winter months like this. The Corona kerosene portable heater. How simple is this? Put the top up, pull your canister out. That's got your little gauge there of how much is in there. Flip it over, undo the top, fill it up, don't drink it, it'll kill you. It probably gives you about one of these 1 litres will give you about 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours of full heating. That's on full ball. So we've got a couple of bottles. It has a little shut-off valve, so obviously when this gets turned upside down, there's a spring loaded in there and it shuts the fuel off from coming through the hole. Such a smart idea, and believe me, it throws the heat out so good. Alright, do it up. You can put more in there, it probably holds about 4 to 5 litres. Lift her up, turn her over, drop her in, put the lid down, hold both down, you can hear it filling up the chamber. Just let the chamber fill up. It's like drinking a stubby. I'm out of stubbies too, by the way. Okay, it's full. Want them both down. Waiting, waiting. There you go. And Bob's your uncle. And if he's not your uncle,
He's your cousin.
he's your cousin's brother. You can just sort of you can move it around anywhere. It's got a couple of handles, so you can even move it whilst it's on. Put it wherever you want, right up near the misso. Keep her happy. Perfect for places that you're not allowed to have fires.
Yeah.
It's fully enclosed. It's safe.
There you go.
I'm not even sure how much they are. My dad got this, so.
coffee, sweetheart?
Sure do. Yuppa. Oh God, that's good.
Let's go for a walk.
Climbing Mount Oberon today, the last day that we're here. The weather's turned really nicely. It's a little bit of a breeze, but we've got blue skies. So it's been overcast the whole time we've been here. Can't wait to get up there. Nothing like a bit of fitness. Finish off the weekend.
Not going to survive later.
That's it.
So we're going to do the Mount Oberon summit trek, and you start it at the Telegraph Saddle car park, which another hike starts from here too. That's why there's a number of cars there. 1 hour and 15. Hold on, babe, we've got to put our walking thing on now. Don't get up yourself. Cheaties.
See, my Samsung watch automatically just goes into this.
Yeah,
Laura's got to activate hers. We're having the Samsung iPhone. iWatch, Samsung watch, iPhone versus Android. Got to go the Samsung.
Time is at 9:17, so we should be back by 10:30.
1k in. Laura's. How you going there, sweetheart?
It's hard. It's not easy.
The track is easy. It's pretty wide, and I mean it's just a gradient.
Yeah. If you haven't done it in a while.
Yeah, if you haven't walked in a while, then you're probably going to feel it. But so far, I find it pretty not too bad. Which brings me on to the point about all these wonderful hiking tracks here at the Prom. I think there's about 24 in total, of all different levels, and they're, you know, from extreme to moderate. The length is different. There's some out to the lighthouse, which I believe that if you hike out there, you can stay the night, minimum of 2 nights. So many different places that you can hike. You can hike out to Tongue Point. You can hike along the Tidal River. Just a beautiful spot. So if you like your hiking, and you like your walking, or you like seeing animals, come to the Prom.
Just clocked 3Ks. It's not easy. It's 3.9Ks straight uphill. And Troy's doing fine. I can do it, I just haven't done it in a while. And to just go from a straight flat walk to a straight uphill walk, it's a bit different. We've only got 900 meters to go. Here are the towers.
You won't be away from your TikToky here, kids. There's more service than meets the eye.
What a day. Alright, now we take the hard track. Oh my goodness. There's like 600 metres to go.
It's actually very windy. Windy out here. We're protected by this rock at the moment.
That's amazing. Look how blue that water is.
Well, we definitely picked the right day to come up here, because yesterday and the day before it's very cloudy. We wouldn't have seen much. We're actually out there yesterday in the boat in the Wilsons Promontory Cruises, and that was amazing. If you come to the prom, you need to go and visit those guys. I think Jono was the skipper. So much knowledge about the mainland and this most southern point. There's some islands that actually belong to Tasmania, which you can see from Victoria. Really funny guy too, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I had a good laugh. The weather wasn't great, but it didn't matter. It was pretty spectacular, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, highly recommend it. $135 per person, but it's a 2-hour round trip. You see so many seals and eagles and just some rock formations.
Yeah, and if you're lucky, you'll see marine life. Like we saw the seals, but if you're lucky, you'll see dolphins and whales.
On a day like today, you probably get some dolphins jumping around. And it's the start of the whale season now, so anytime from now onwards, you can book a cruise with those guys, and they'll take you out. Hopefully you can see some. You wouldn't want to get too close to that edge, because she's straight down. Well, there you have it for another episode of Journey Unknown. Thanks again for tuning in. We're here at the top of the summit of Mount Oberon. It's taken us about 55 minutes to get up here.
Yeah, 3.45 k's.
We soldiered on, got up here. It's an amazing view. The camera probably doesn't do it justice. If you're here at the prom in South Gippsland, come and check it out. You'll love it. You'll love every part of it. There's so much wildlife, as you can see through the video. But once again, thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Hit the like button, the notification button. We've got some big trips coming up, and we'd love to take you on the journey. Bye for now.